Quarter 4 is the second most important time in a dropshipper's life. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly what items you should be selling for Christmas 2021. What's up everyone, Paul here from dropshippingtitans.com, where I teach regular people just like you how to start your first successful dropshipping store. And we are here, we are officially in Q4. Well, technically we've been in Q4 for a month already. October is part of it, and it is a very important month for Q4, but not as important as November and December. And as you're going to see, it is more important than ever to get started and ready for Q4 as early as possible. And that means right now. Now, every single month, I make a video just like this one, where I talk about the best products that you should be dropshipping on eBay and Facebook Marketplace that month. So if that interests you, make sure to subscribe to the channel. But this month, this video is probably one of the most important of the year because Q4 is without a doubt the most important time of the year for dropshippers like us. In fact, many online sellers report that they make more money during just these about 2 to 3 months than they make during the whole rest of the year combined. It is where people really make or break their business, and that all comes down to finding the best products to sell when dropshipping. So make sure to pay attention, take some notes, because I'm going to show you exactly what products to sell, and this is really the make or break moment. You get the right products into your store, it can really have you be the most successful dropshipper that you can be, and if you don't, you may not make any sales. So let's jump into my computer and I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. Now, I always sell on marketplaces like eBay, Amazon, Facebook Marketplace. And one of the big reasons for that is because they already have all the customers there. So I don't have to worry about finding those customers and bringing them to my website. I just go where they already are. The second thing that's amazing about them is that these marketplaces, they want you to do well. They want you to sell a lot of products and make a lot of money because that makes them money. It's a win-win situation. So especially during Q4, because these companies understand how important Q4 is and how much money can be made during Q4. So they want to help you, and they're going to give you information and resources to help you be as successful as possible during Q4. So for instance, I'm here on eBay.com and they have something called the seasonal playbook, they call it. They release something like this every single year. And what this is going to show you is kind of like a guide to selling during Q4. So first of all, they give you some stats here that are really quite impressive and pretty awesome to see. So 31% of US consumers say they'll start holiday shopping before the end of October. So by the time you are watching this video, 31% of US consumers are already doing their holiday shopping. So it is never too early to start preparing for Q4, and certainly not right now. You should be super aggressive about selling holiday items right now. Other stat here says 2021 US holiday retail sales are predicted to increase 2.7% to over $1 trillion. So just in these 3 months, October, November, December, there's going to be spent over $1 trillion in retail sales. That's incredible. That is a lot. And most of that is going to be for Christmas. That's through November and then obviously into the end of December. And e-commerce is predicted to make a record-breaking 18.9% of all holiday retail sales. So that number amazes me for several reasons. First, 18.9% of over $1 trillion is a lot of money. But the other incredible thing is that we know at some point, e-commerce, online retail is going to overtake traditional retail going into stores. But right now it's only about 19%. So imagine how much money is going to be spent online once this number increases, which it's doing every single year. So this is why I say that e-commerce selling on these platforms is still in its infancy. It's still very, very new and has a long way to grow. So it is not too late to get into e-commerce. It's not too late to start selling on eBay, Facebook Marketplace, Amazon, any of these places. There's still so much room for them to grow, and they are growing every single year. Now, the other cool thing about eBay is it actually will tell you what's trending, what products they know do well every holiday season and that you should be focusing on. So here they have several of the hottest categories for the holiday season. We have collectibles and nostalgia, some stuff, for example, like Polaroid cameras and Funko Pop. These are things that we can't really drop ship, but we can look at some of the other ones like toys and games and self-care. Things like massage guns, essential oil diffusers, herbal teas, and scented candles. So take note of this because they're actually telling you what products will be popular this year. Anything else here? I don't think there's anything else of note here. I also found this interesting article from Jungle Scout, which primarily focuses on selling on Amazon, but the information is still really relevant and important for any online seller. And they look at what categories are going to be really popular for online shoppers. They see electronics, arts and crafts, clothing, toys and games, exercise, fitness, supplies, and, well, alcohol. So obviously we can't sell some of those things like alcohol, but again, we see toys and games come up. Kind of obvious, but hey, there's the data right there. And then exercise, fitness, self-care, things like that. All really important. All right, so now let's actually dive in. I'll start to show you some of the products that I know are going to do really well this Christmas season. All right, when Christmas season approaches, everyone always thinks of the toys and the games and the gifts, which are definitely things we're going to be talking about, definitely really important. But the first thing I always think about are decorations. I sell a lot of decorations during Q4, and I just find that they sell really well. There's a few reasons for that. One, because people buy a lot of them, and they buy a lot of them well before Christmas. And that's always really great because there's really no pressure. There's not as much pressure, I should say, to deliver by Christmas because usually they're ordering it in October, early November, because they want the decorations up by Thanksgiving or like the day after Thanksgiving. That's when a lot of people put up their Christmas decorations. So you're not going to feel as much of a time crunch as you are as getting late into December, like, oh no, are my items going to arrive to my customers on time? Decorations is not going to have that issue. Now, obviously, when you type in decorations, the number one thing that's going to come up are the trees, the Christmas trees. And you should definitely not sleep on this. Christmas trees will sell like crazy during Q4, especially in November. What I like to do is come over to homedepot.com because I sell a lot from Home Depot, and you could just type in Christmas trees and see what the most popular ones are. I look for two things. One, is it a really popular item here? And two, is the price really good? Because something, if you have a $1,000 Christmas tree and a $100 Christmas tree, more people are going to buy the $100 one. So coming in here, this one stands out to me right away. So this is a Christmas tree. It's artificial and it has a ton of positive reviews. You see that right here. And it's only $149. Compare that to the next two that I see, $349 and $299. This one is much cheaper and still has a ton of amazing reviews. So bingo, this is one that I'm going to list up right here. And really, if you find just one excellent product like this, you could sell a ton of them as long as they continue to be in stock. So really make sure you optimize the title for this, optimize the photo, the description, the pricing, all of that. These are all things I teach inside my eBay Dropshipping Titans course, but these are basic things that you need to have a successful listing on eBay or Facebook Marketplace for that matter. Coming down here, what else do I see? This is all different Christmas decorations. And so it's not just Christmas trees. This one is more expensive, right? But I would try it because it has so many reviews. You never know, you might sell a couple of those. And what else we got? This one also looks really good. A ton of reviews, not as expensive as the other ones. I don't think it's gonna sell as well as a cheaper one, but it's still a really solid price. And people might be looking for more of this look, like this snowy kind of look there. So that's kind of what I'm looking for here. And there's just so many to choose from. So I would list up a bunch of these, kind of see which ones sell, and then kind of adjust. Like if I list up this one right here, and this one sells really well, I'm gonna look up more skinny Christmas trees, right? This is what people want, so that's what I would list up. And these would do well on eBay and Facebook Marketplace. Now, in terms of decorations, another thing that I sell a lot of during Q4 are inflatables, these lawn decorations. These are things people put on their lawn, it inflates up, it's really big. People love them, and I sell a lot of them during Q4. So again, I'm gonna come through here, find some that are on the cheaper side or seems more like a bargain than the other ones and still have a lot of positive reviews. So nothing's jumping out to me yet. Let's see what we got. All right, so here's a winner right here. Actually, 2 winners, actually 3 winners right here. So these all have a bunch of positive reviews, 777, 141, 220, and they're lower in price than the other ones. I scrolled through here and these were over $100. This one is not as much, but doesn't have a ton of reviews. These ones are $70, $35, and $35, and they all have a ton of great reviews right here. So bam, 3 winners right there. And again, list these up, make sure they have great titles, great photos, great descriptions that are all optimized, right category, all the stuff I teach. But yeah, that's the basics of how you find that. Stuff like this, I personally would love this. I would put this on my lawn, but I avoid anything like Star Wars related or anything under a brand like that, because that's when you run into Vero issues on eBay. Even this one is a little bit more money, $99, but still has 87 reviews and it's pretty unique looking. So I think I would list that one up as well. All right, so let's play off of the information that was given to us by eBay, and they specifically mentioned that things related to self-care like massagers are going to be really popular this Christmas season. So I've come over to Walmart and typed in the word massager, and this is what came up. A lot of these kind of like Theragun knockoffs, if you've heard of that company, kind of like these pulsate into you and kind of help you really do deep tissue massages. Now, I've tried to list these onto Facebook Marketplace without success in the past. Facebook Marketplace had flagged them and kind of took them down and said, hey, these are medical devices and you can't sell medical devices. Obviously, that's not really what they are, but this was an automated bot by Facebook that did this. I don't know if Facebook has fixed that issue because I haven't tried to list them again. I just didn't want to risk it. So I'm not going to sell these on Facebook Marketplace, but these are things I would try to sell on eBay. Again, I'm going to avoid any of the brand names like Theragun, for instance, but the more generic ones I would definitely sell myself. But you can definitely get into some more of the self-care stuff, like we have foot spas right here. And these are things that I've sold in the past, kind of just forgot about until I just saw this right now. And again, if we're talking about self-care, if eBay is telling us that's what's going to be popular this year, I'm going to jump on that trend and I'm going to sell these. I'm going to use the same criteria as before. Do they have a ton of positive reviews? And do we find ones that are more lower in price? Like instead of $80, oh, these ones are only $40, this one's only $25, things like that. Now, this is not the way that I traditionally do product research. Traditionally, when I'm doing product research, I'm able to go onto eBay or use a software like Zeek Analytics that will actually show me what's trending right now, what products are popular right now, and what products have sold and how many times in the past 30 days. The problem with that is that there's not enough time for that in Q4. Things move very, very fast. So I don't really care in Q4 what has sold for the past month, because it might be November 1st. I look at data over the past 30 days, I'm going to see that a lot of Halloween stuff sold in the past month. Well, guess what? Halloween stuff is not going to sell in November. I'm looking forward, not backwards in Q4. The rest of the time of the year, yes, if something's trending, it's going to be trending for more than just a few weeks or even a month. It's going to be trending for a couple of months. So I can look at that and say, hey, you know what? These foot spas, they've been selling really well this past month, and they're going to continue to sell well going forward. But we don't really have that luxury in Q4. We got to move fast and stay ahead of the curve. Now, Facebook also has given us some information. Here's an article by Facebook, actually more for consumers to read, but they do give us some insights here. Most popular categories on Marketplace in the US: household items, furniture, baby and kids, women clothing and shoes, cars, trucks, and motorcycles. Obviously, as drop shippers, we're not going to be selling cars, trucks, and motorcycles. I'm not an expert on selling clothes, and I really don't like drop shipping them because of returns and sizing and things like that, although a lot of my reseller friends do that. Really, these are the two categories I'm most interested in on Facebook Marketplace. And if you've been following my channel, this is what I've been telling you guys to sell. I always tell you guys, sell household items and furniture. That is what your focus should be. So I've been saying it. Here's the proof. This is what Facebook is admitting to, and this is what I've been saying for a while. So if you guys want to make sure you always get the latest information and these insights, make sure to subscribe to the channel. So make sure you guys jump on these products, because during Q4, there's really no time to waste. In fact, besides the day that you actually actually start dropshipping, I think quarter 4 is the most important time in a dropshipper's life. Now, if you've never started dropshipping, don't exactly know how to do it, I do have a course that teaches you exactly how to dropship onto eBay. So if you're interested in joining that course, the link to it is down below. That will be the first link down below. Thanks so much for checking out this video, guys. If you enjoyed it, make sure to give the video a big thumbs up and then make sure to subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye for now.